How we doing, guys? I'm heading to my first open mic. Feeling a little bit nervous, like always. Who isn't nervous going up to do their first open mic? But I decided, let's go for it. I did a lot of writing. I've been practicing. I've been doing everything that I can to remember all my jokes or my stories that I'm going to tell. Hopefully they all stick. Whatever sticks. That's what we're keeping. Whatever doesn't stick, I guess, either back to the drawing board or we throw it out. This is what I guess all open mics all about. I'm not here to make sure everybody laughs. I'm here just to not even feel comfortable, to see how it feels to be on stage and to perform out there. Or even if I get a heckler or booing, how do I handle that? Which I'm usually expecting that. So when I get lots of laughs or any kind of laugh, even one laugh, I'll be more shocked than ever. But you know what? Let's have some fun and enjoy ourselves. That's basically the most important thing here. And hopefully I make a couple people laugh.
Got this!
Yeah, guys, now this is my first time doing stand-up.
You suck! First time.
So be easy, guys. Be easy, okay?
Who said that?
My first time.
Jesus.
Now,
Be respectful.
I want to hear this.
Now, thanks for the claps, guys, because probably that's the only clap that I'll get for tonight. But I'll take it, guys, okay? I'll take that. Now,
Stole my joke!
of course, I heard you out there.
Happy birthday.
Now, my therapist told me before I come up here to set up a goal, so I won't be disappointed. And I did, guys, I did, so, okay? I'm not stupid, I did. Now, my goal for tonight is to at least make one person laugh here. One person. That's my goal.
Happy birthday.
Hey, no pressure on anybody here. I brought that one person in with me, and my cousin's already been paid, okay? So don't worry about that. Yeah, hopefully he's here. Oh, well, hopefully he's here. If not, then, this is why you don't pay your family first. You pay them. Now, right? Now, you have anybody believe in God here?
God?
Everybody believes in God? God bless, there it is. Now, let me tell you one thing. If you are going to make a wish to God, please be specific. Be very specific.
Are you
Because
out?
when I was younger, I did that. First thing I remember when I was younger, I was watching Hef, full of girls. I was like, hey, when I grow up, I will do the same thing. So I always say, God, please, when I grow up, I want to be full of girls. And guess what? It came true. I'm married. I got 2 girls. I got 4 female dogs. Let me just tell you, it ain't quite out to be. We should have hung about women, okay? Tell me about it. All right, guys. One more thing. I work here in Torrington. Half you guys probably see me. Half you guys probably don't. When I work here, you probably will see me later on. Now in Torrington, the first thing when people see me, first thing they want to know, hey, where you from? Yeah, I do tell them. I'm from New York. And then they give me that, no. Where are you really from? I tell them, I really am from New York. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, I'm from New York. I know what they want, but I want to give them the last 3 calls before I even tell them. So they actually know, what's your nationality? And I tell them, I'm Venezuelan. And some people are like, Venezuela? What part of Mexico is that from? I look at him and like, the south side, I guess? I don't want to be rude. Well, always happy there. Now guys, when I was growing up, I grew up in the 80s, 90s. I may look young, but I'm actually 42 years old, guys. I'm 42 years old.
There you go.
Everybody tells me, what's your secret? Warm milk splashing on your face every night.
Flash what?
Warm milk. That makes you look young forever. Now, if you guys get burned or anything happens, that's not my fault. I'll just let you guys know. That's what I do. Okay?
Saw in the vagina.
Oh, there you go. That makes it look younger. Now,
I made a comedian laugh. Loved it.
there you go, right? There's only one person here for you to laugh. Now, guys, in the 80s and 90s, what I used to do for fun, we play a lot of drinking games. And when I'm about a drinking game, that means majority of the part is we all get drunk and we make fun of the person who gets the drunk the worst. That's what we used to do. Back in the 80s and 90s, that's before technology came. That's what they said. Now, my favorite game I used to do when I played, we used to go back home. Now, some of you guys can play this game too when you go back home. That was easy. You guys can play or not play. As soon as you start drinking, you're participating no matter what happens.
Now the goal the night is to go home and not cry. That's your goal. Simple, right? Go home, not cry. That's all you have to do. And guess what? I used to take out any of my boys who had broken up or have anything, because I knew they were going to cry at the end of the night. So they love me. I definitely take them. You take them out, we are drinking, and you can always see that person. You can always tell that one person. You know how? It's simple, guys. Everybody's talking crap, having fun, and that one person's in the corner looking outside on the way back home. So we knew, okay, that's that guy who's going to cry tonight. He always needed that extra push, guys, that extra push. And I was that kind of good friend that would push him. Okay? And now what I would do, I would play that, some kind of sad song. You know that song they play, you know, to donate for the dogs, homeless dogs? I'll play some sad song like that stuff. And eventually you start crying, and then we all cheer. We did it. So guys, you guys can play that tonight, and you're gonna laugh and see who cries, okay? That's one thing. Now, you got any fathers here? Fathers? There you go. But the most important, I want fathers who change diapers. America salutes you. Thank you, guys. Now, I used to do the same thing. I had 2 kids, guys. My first kid was so perfect that I promised my wife, next time we have a kid, I'll take care of you. I'll help you out. I mean, my kid was perfect for me to say that. Perfect. I mean, she slept at 8 o'clock at night and woke up 7 o'clock the next morning. I don't have to do nothing. My second kid, shit. Now I'm starting to get older. Now, my second kid, I remember one story, guys. Real simple. Crying. But I heard one thing. It's not just a regular cry. It was a cry, and I almost like throw him up. So you hear, wah. I was like, it's my turn. So I get up and what the hell is that? So I look at my daughter, and I'm half asleep, and I look at her. She took her diaper off, covered with shit. That's right, guys. I know the fathers know what I'm talking about. Covered with shit. Now, guys, I do whatever it takes. I work out hard. I work in the snow. I do whatever it takes. But when that shit smell hits your face, and you see, that's the only hard part is she was trying to eat it and throw up. She didn't like the taste. Yeah. So she's eating and throwing up. I see that around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I see that, guys. I see that. I'm trying to stop her from eating her shit, but also stop myself from throwing up. But unfortunately, I threw up on her. Yeah, I did. Okay, that story stays between us and the camera, okay? I told my kids I would never say a story. But as I'm trying to hold my daughter, and I'm throwing up on her, I'm also screaming for my wife, help, help. So thank God, my wife gets up. And listen, every lady here who has kids, God bless you because you are the best thing. She gets up like nothing, grabs the baby, puts it in the shower. Well, I'm still throwing up in the crib. Throwing up in the crib, and the baby's half throwing up, half poop, and has poop in her mouth, and she's over there half asleep, goes there, gives her a shower, takes care of me, and puts the baby and me to sleep. Okay? That's some crazy stuff right there. That's a great woman, right? That's why she's still here. If not, I would have been an ex-woman. All right, guys, one last thing. Now, this is a story I used to tell my kids lots of stuff that I used to do when I was younger. Everybody used to do crazy things. The different things is that she doesn't understand that technology went so quick. I used to tell her I used to need my mom's remote. I used to go up, change it to you, and then turn it all the way to 47. That's a Spanish channel. It's 47. They didn't even put 1 or 2. It's freaking 47. And if you want to see something American, you have to crank that sucker up. And I used to tell her all the things I used to do. And she liked it. She's like, oh, hey, Dad, you should have done this. You should have done this. And I tell her, okay, I should have done this. You should have done that. That's great. She's like, Dad, let's put a story together. You can tell it to a whole bunch of people. And I did that. And this is how it goes. You ready? Now, when I was younger, I protested a fire drill, guys. I protested a fire drill. You guys want to, what the hell are you talking about, protest a fire drill? And I did. The reason why I protested the fire drill is because they stopped counting me, because I was the last one out. And they said, how come you're the last one out? We missed quarter. I tell them, well, I didn't get the memo. I didn't get that slip in my freaking locker telling me, hey, you hurry the hell up to a fire drill. It's a fire drill, right? So, okay. So I remember the next time he comes out, everybody's lined up. I walk right out, the last person there. I look at everybody, hit the floor, roll 3 times, get right back up, get in the line. Yeah, just the way everybody's looking at me, that's the way everybody looked at me too. They were like, what the hell is this kid doing? I did like 2 or 3 times I did that, guys. 2 or 3 times. Hit the floor, back and forth. The 3rd time, my principal stopped me. He said, hold up a second. Come here, Rick, hold on a second. In front of everybody. Now, he did that just to call me out. Now, back in the 80s and 90s, when somebody called you out, you stand your ground. I don't know about now, but you stand your ground. Don't be disrespectful, just stand your ground. So I said, yes, sir. What's going on? He's like, what the hell? Every single time you come out, you stop, drop, roll. What the hell are you doing? He's like, sir, this is the way I see it. I'm the last one out. The building's probably on fire. I could be on fire. So I'm practicing my stop, drop, and roll. I'm doing my thing correctly, right? I said that. Everybody looked at me. Started looking at the principal. Now what do you have to say? And he looks at me and said, with a condescending voice, and he pointed. Remember, he pointed. He said, Rick, don't you know that you're not on fire? And I look at him too. I gave him the same exact tone and same voice. Don't you know that? The school's not on fire either. He goes, touche, let's go back inside. And after 25 years further from there now, guys, I volunteer for the fire department, and I'm still the last person out that building. But this time, I'm really on fire when I stop, drop, and roll, guys.
All right, then, that was my first time on stage. What do you guys think? I learned a lot from being on stage itself. I learned a couple things. Number one is never start anything unless you got at least your audience attention. Also, just in case you see 2 hecklers over there, I would have said something back to them, but they're actually kind people. And on top of that, if I would have said something, I'm pretty sure I would have thrown the crowd off, and I don't want the crowd to be, turn on me. So first time on stage, I wanted my whole material to go on. So I stayed quiet, just continued on. Let me know what you guys think about anything. Should I share a couple stories? Should I go ahead and throw certain stories out? You just let me know. Whatever you can tell me can help me out. All right, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications and any thumbs up or thumbs down. All right, guys. Take care.